Once upon a time in Diepsloot, there was a girl called Ntombi. She was a smart and curious child. Sometimes her curiosity got her into trouble, but in this story it helps her save a community. You see, the sad state of the economy had brought unemployment. Meals got smaller, and the empty space in children's tummies grew bigger. One day at school, Ntombi and her friends were given a project to grow a bean. Being a smart child, she began to hatch a plan. She remembered her granny telling her the story of a boy who planted a magic bean, which grew a beanstalk into the clouds, where a scary giant lived with piles of gold. Maybe if she planted a bean and wished hard enough, she could grow a beanstalk. Then she'd find the courage to visit this giant and ask him to share his wealth with her people. And so she planted her bean with dreams of better things to come. The next morning, Ntombi awoke to a glorious sight, a beanstalk stretching through the clouds. She skipped breakfast, nothing new, as there was never much to eat, and tried to climb the stalk. But alas, she couldn't muster the strength to get off the ground, and so she wept in frustration. In the meantime, who should be flying on his magic carpet overhead? Yes, it was our hero Heriz. Carpet? Do you see what I see? A giant stalk. Really, Heriz? Have you ever heard of a carpet with eyes? It was then he heard Ntombi weeping. He raced to her and she told him about her hungry people, how she wanted to save them with the giant's gold. "Oh," said Heriz, "I know the giant. His name is George, and he's actually very kind, and he grows amazing food gardens." Ntombi's hope grew. If she learned to grow food, she could teach her people. So Heriz took Ntombi on his carpet for a magical ride into the sky to meet the giant. "Hold on tight." "Whee! This is fun!" "Oof! I'm not a taxi, you know." And there, above the clouds, they found George happily tilling the soil. He wasn't so much a giant as a large and cheerful man. When Ntombi told him about the hunger in her community, George kindly shared all his knowledge with her. The next morning, George gave Ntombi a watering can and some seeds. "To help start your first garden," he said, as he hugged her goodbye. Back at school, Ntombi gathered her friends to build a food garden, while our hero raced back to Heri's gallery to fetch all the seeds donated by the kind people of the Magic Kingdom. Then Heriz helped spread word to the people of Diepsloot. "Go help Ntombi and her friends build food gardens," he said. "The more there are, the more mouths can be fed." And so the people went to the school carrying watering cans, spades, and rakes. "I'll come check on your garden soon." "Oomph! And maybe go on a veg diet while you're at it." "Thank you, Heriz and Ntombi. Now we will have food for our families, and we won't go hungry again."